I'm Dr. Pro, and I'm here to offer a few tips and tricks on Microsoft Teams. First and foremost, I am not an expert. I'm just a teacher here at Hodgsonville Tech, and I was struggling with a few of the features that I'm sure you are as well. Having trouble chatting in a live meeting? Does it keep popping up saying that you're a guest in the meeting? Well, I'm here to help. Please watch the next part of this video to help you with logging into the Teams platform. All right, let's talk about how to log into Teams the correct way. It's really important that you log in because if you don't have access to a lot of the controls that are in Teams. Be sure to discuss with your teacher how to access your Teams meeting, but let's use my class as an example. My 1-2 would come into our Schoology page and click on this link. This brings them to the Teams meeting that I've set up, and you're going to see probably a familiar screen, this purplish gray screen, and most of you would type in your name and click Join Now. You wait for your teacher to let you in, and you think, cool, I'm in the meeting. Great job. There's a problem though. You're logged in as a guest, and you know that because you can see in the column, I'm a guest. I see that by the parentheses. As a guest, you're just that, a guest. You're not a member. You need to be a team member. You're on the team. So if you're only logged in as a guest, you're not going to have these features. The biggest one being the chat function, and there's a lot of students that have been having that problem. So we need to log in a different way. We actually need to log in. So let's start over. My 1-2 would come to the same link. We find our purple gray screen, but we're going to pause here.
Hammer time.
We're not going to log in up here. That's not even logging in. That's just joining the meeting. We don't want to join the meeting. We want to sign in. So we're going to scroll down to the very bottom of the screen, and it's hard to see. It's almost hidden, but there's a link here that says sign in. This is the route that we want to take. This is somewhere else where you might get confused because you don't have a Microsoft email account, but technically you do. Your school email account is linked to Teams. So you're just going to log in here like you normally would with your login account or your email account, your student ID number at students.nccvt.k12.de.us. Don't forget the students. The teachers don't have it, so mine looks a little bit different. Then you click Next. Once you see the lighthouse, you know you're on the right track, so click Sign In again. And then you should come to this page. It looks very similar to what we had before, but a couple differences. You can see now your name or your initials, if you have them loaded, your initials should be here. I have a picture in there. Teachers have access, so your picture's not there, but your initials are here. You should also see your initials in the top right-hand corner. That's how you know you're logged in. You'll also see different icons down the left-hand side. Being logged in through the web browser, you now have access to the full Teams platform. And so there's a couple different things that your teachers might have had set up, but we're just going to focus on the meeting for right now. Okay, so now you can click Join Now. You'll also notice you're not prompted to type your name in. You don't need to because you're already logged in or you're signed into the Teams platform. So let's try again and click Join Now. I'll wait for my teacher to let me in. And you should see now that once you're in, you're no longer logged in as a guest. You have their full name there. Yours will look a little bit different than mine because I'm signed in as myself, so you can't see me in this list, but let's pretend it's there. But notice, no longer do we see guest. That's what we want. This way you're logged in, and now you have access to the chat function, which I know a lot of your teachers are trying to use. As you can see, I've used it with the students that I've had logged in. It's really effective. So please make sure as you go to log in to your different Teams meeting this upcoming week that you actually log in. Don't just join the meeting, sign in.